Well, new tonight, the state Supreme Court just decided a lower court must hear a case that could impact who is on the South Windsor Town Council. Back in November, Amadasun was elected to the council, but he has not been sworn in and was told he will not serve after the town's charter was misinterpreted. Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot breaks down the case and tells us where it stands now.
Amadasun says he is not giving up until he is back on town council. He says he is grateful for the support, but says what happened to him was not right.
A colleague called me and said that, oh, I just checked the website. The names of the elected officers are there, and your name is not there. I said, what do you mean?
That's how Amadasun found out he was not on the town council after he received nearly 1,000 more votes than Richard Balboni Jr. Amadasun says this whole thing has been frustrating.
The most stressful part is the people that I spoke to, the people that took their time to cast their votes for me. Their voices being denied is what hurts me the most.
In November's election, 6 Democrats and 3 Republicans were elected, and the town approved revisions to the charter. Those revisions were supposed to take place in 2027. But the day after the election, Deputy Mayor Andrew Paterna says the town's attorney interpreted the charter incorrectly and put those revisions into effect immediately. Paterna is part of the Charter Revision Committee. He says a meeting from March of last year shows through video and documented notes that the committee approved those changes for 2027.
Assuming the referendum was this November.
Passes.
Right? And it passes, then it would be 27. So
right.
The election would take
Exactly.
place, right?
Now Paterna says the town has found itself in a chaotic situation.
In 2025, you could run 6 members because we're still operating under the old charter rules. So we nominated 6, every party nominated 6, and voters came and voted for 6. And then the next day, we're told, no, we're going to change the rules. And we felt that was unfair.
Voters like Daria Plummer says she knew she was voting for up to 6 people.
What happened between 9 o'clock at night and 8 o'clock the next morning, we don't know. Obviously, it's an interpretation issue, and frankly, it's provided some chaos and notoriety to this town that we don't need and we don't want.
John Kennelly, who's representing Amadasun, says what happened is illegal.
To tell them that one of your votes, well, guess what, we're just not going to count that anymore because we decided the rules changed later. It doesn't make sense, and it's against the law.
Amadasun took his fight to the court system. The Superior Court originally declined to hear the case, but the Connecticut Supreme Court unanimously ruled in favor of Amadasun. Now the case will head back to Superior Court where it will be heard.
When I was knocking on doors, I made a promise to the people that if you choose me, I will fight for you. And they did. They've done their part. It's now time for me to do my part to protect their interests. As a public servant, my job is to represent them and to uphold their interests. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And no matter what it takes, I will ensure that their voices are heard, and I will ensure that their interest is protected.
The South Windsor Republican Town Committee says while it supports the case moving forward through the proper legal channels, it is opposed to the continued waste of town funds and resources to defend a matter already decided at the ballot box. In a statement, the committee says, quote, South Windsor residents deserve leadership focused on affordability, town services, and long-term planning, not prolonged litigation that diverts attention and resources from real community priorities. Amadasun tells me even though he won the election and is not on town council, that has not stopped him from showing up. In South Windsor, Kay Pattyfoot, Fox 61.